Hi, it's Gadget UK here again. A couple of quick pickups here for Neo Geo. Got a puzzle bobble. Seems like an original. There's a lot of EPROMs on there, but it's definitely an original board and stuff, and it's got all the right chips and things on there. Yeah, it works. Tested that using the CRC checker in the Unibars, and it comes out okay. I'm going to clean this up, place the label. Best way to do this really, I'm held in with the 4 screws as I showed on the that tear down of the 120 in one cart, but yeah, I'll strip this down, get some hot soapy water and stuff on it. You could even use some H2O2 on this hydrogen peroxide, and it'll get rid of the sort of, these sort of got a creamy sort of colour. They were probably more transparent when they first came out. And then the other thing is obviously to take the boards out, clean the boards up, check for any dry solder joints. I don't think there are any. I mean, it works, so I doubt there are. And you can see there, see the EPROM. Those windows should not be showing, particularly on a clear cart like this. That's over time, especially in any kind of direct sunlight. It's going to cause you problems. You're going to get a few bits go change state in those, and before you know it won't work. So it's always worth making sure if you've got one of these clear carts that you've not got any EPROMs exposed like that. And to a certain extent, it's probably worth taking the board apart, because there are some on the second layer. You can't really see them here, and light obviously will reflect and bounce around and stuff in there, so even the chips on the other boards will be affected by any direct light. And then the other one, which is fairly rare, I've not seen this, I did see one on YouTube a week or two back, but these seem pretty rare. Top Golf. And it's a very basic golf game. If you've played the SNK Neo Masters, or Turf Masters, what it's called, you'll know that that's a really, really good golf game. It's very, visual, and it's got some fantastic audio and stuff. This is very basic. It reminds me very much of like an old NES golf game or something like that. It's got speech and stuff on it, and there's a few nice animations, but it is really basic. And for that reason, it doesn't seem to sell very much. But I would say that this is a really good collector's piece. I'm going to clean this up, saying it's got some scratches and stuff on it. I've taken the screws out already, so I'm going to go out. Just have a look at this board. As you see there, it's all mask ROMs. There's no EPROMs on this one. That's all, and it's in really good condition. They had cartridge connectors and things need cleaning up, but the board itself is really mint. It's been well stored, this one. The other interesting thing with these, and another reason why I started getting some of the smaller carts, I was toying with the idea of converting one of these into maybe something like Magician Lord or something else. I don't know, just have something to do really as another project. And as long as you get the right series of these boards here, like you can see this one's Char 32. I don't know what this is. It's some sort of there you go, Prog, MVS Prog EP. I think these, because this is, if you look at the serial number on this, it's like, I don't know if it shows it on here actually. It doesn't. I think I'm thinking of something I saw online, but on the original label for this, it was something like, it had a serial number 3, and it shows up as number 3, ID 3, when you do the checksum and stuff in the Unibars. So this is a very early revision, and this board can be converted, I believe, to some of the other games that don't use, very much in the way of megabits. I forget what the capacity was of those initial carts, but anyway, yeah, so I forgot some EPROMs for this. I don't think there are any 42 pin ones. I think the largest ones are these, which I don't know how many pins there are. It's not 32, I think these are 30, those are 32. 32. These are probably 40 by the looks of it. So yeah, if you get the right 40 pin EPROMs, I mean, you've got quite a few, haven't you? You've got 8 there for this game. There might be, I think, for something like Magician Lord, you might need 4 or 6, I don't know. And similar sort of, you obviously need to do the M1 for the music. I think it's music. Yeah, it is S1 sound, I think. Or is it? I don't know. I honestly don't know what the S1 one is. There's a program one somewhere. I can't see it. I can't see it for the life of me now. Okay, yeah, it's your program ones. So your main code's in those, and then your audio is in these ROMs, I believe. These are V ROMs. So, you know, it's quite a lot of EPROMs, that's the problem. Sometimes you're better off just buying an original rather than trying to convert these, unless it's something that's mega rare. But still, I might have a go at that one day, I don't know. But I want to keep this car as it is, to be honest, because it's reasonably rare. Whilst I said, explained earlier, it's a really basic game, and I'll show this in another video. I'll do a bit of a review of it. It's very playable in the sense, you know, you need more skill when I look at games like SNK Neo Turf Masters. You know, you've got your nice little bar there and stuff to control your swing, and but it automatically shows you the distance to the pin, and it shows you you know, the same on your clubs and stuff, so you know which one you're using. And this game, you don't get that. You've got to go into another screen. I think it's the caddy screen, in order to see how far you've got to go to the pin. And it's really difficult. It's really difficult. I can imagine, you know, it takes time to become skilled enough to get good at this, and that appeals to me. Yeah, so that's a good game, good pick-up. I think that was only 15 quid, which is pretty good, and this was 15 quid as well, Puzzle Bobble. I'll do some clean-ups of these, and I'll show you the end state once I've done them, but that'll be another video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.